So we're here. It's pretty early. Not even. I think it's like 6:30 right now, and we're surrounded by some pretty bad weather going over there to the lake. So we're hoping to just do a real quick trip, try out one of our popper flies in place of the Guadalupana that we're going to be giving away here later on. I think Monday is when we do the giveaway. So do stay tuned. If this popper tube fly works really good, we may throw that in as an extra in the giveaway. All right, well, we ended up getting a couple of hits, actually 3 hits with the popper fly, tube popper fly, but unfortunately did not hook up. So we're going to switch on, try the Guadalupana, and see if it'll save the day. There's a hit. All right, that one hit it on the drop. Little bluegill right there. All right, Guadalupana, first fish of the day after several misses with the tube popper fly. All right, well, we hear thunder out in the background. We'll just do some steady pulls. That one hit it on the slow or the drop. We'll just kind of do little short pulls and see, get something to hit. Twitch it a little at the end. There, nothing. Let's try again. There's a hit right there. Hit it nicely. Must be a bed of them over there. All right, nice looking one. This one's got some shoulders on it. On the Guadalupana. All right, let's see what's over here on the right or on the left. I mean, short pulls. Maybe something will hit over there by the feeder creek. There's a hit. All right, feels like a little guy. All right. All right, cool beans. Try working that edge again. Let it sink. There's a little hole there, so we'll let it sink a little bit before we start doing some short retrieves. There's a hit right there. All right. That one hit it on the move. This one doesn't feel like a bluegill. That's a bass. All right. Go ahead and grab them. All right, not bad. All right, so Guadalupana is getting beat up, but it's holding nicely. All right, cool beans. And lesson learned this round is we started out with that popper fly, hoping to get something on top. Had several hits, strikes, short strikes basically, and didn't get anything, so we switched on to matching the pattern. Got this guy on there. Figured that they would be striking this mainly because did see some little bait fish moving around in the water and whatnot. So lesson learned, match the pattern. Got him. That one hit. Came to it. Bass. All right. Oh, and we lost him. Oh, bummer. Well, at least we got a jumping shot. All right, well, before we have to call it quits, this is that fly reel that we're using. Echo Ion 6.7 on a TFO 6 weight. We're going to go over here by the Joe Farmer Recreation Center, the lower pond where there's a waterfall, and hopefully maybe something biting. So wish us luck. All right, looks like there's some water movement here. Let's go cast a fly in there real quick and see what happens. There's a hit. All right. There's something in here. Looks like sunfish. Cool sunfish. By the waterfall. All right, let's go work the canal. Canal is really, really clear. And unfortunately, I didn't bring my polarized sunglasses, so can't see as well in the water. There's a hit. All right. Yep, little sunfish. Sunfishy. We'll bring him in. See if we get another one to hit. Little hit. Lots of little hits here. So people ask how far you need to cast to get started fly fishing. Well, in some situations, you just need to toss the line out and you'll be good to go. And what's nice about kind of fishing in this situation is you don't have to really worry about your casting. Instead, you're more worried about your presentation. So I just got basically a little bit more than the length of the line or of the rod. This is a 9-foot rod, and I'm just going to keep tossing it here and really just worry about how I'm presenting the fly. Forget about my casting and get used to setting the fly when the fish strikes. So right there. All right, so saw the line move, set the hook, good to go. So you really need to cast far? Not all the time. And if you're just starting out, sometimes when you get frustrated in casting, maybe it's just to just feel good about catching fish. Just go take you a little bit length of your line and just toss it out in a small stream, little pond, whatnot, and just work on setting the hook and learning to see when you're going to get a hit. Like there again, see? Right there. Good practice. Cool beans. Give it a try. Guadalupana is getting really beat up now. But it's still catching fish. There we go. There's the hit. All right. It's like we were saying, you don't really need to cast too far fly fishing. In this case, we're going just a little bit over 9 foot from our rod, so maybe 10 feet of line is what we're casting. And basically, our leader, our little floating tip right here. There's the leader, tippet. There's the fly. Let's do this over again. Here's the fly. There's a tippet. There's the leader. There's a little floating section that we've attached to our shooting head because we're using the OPST Skagit setup, and pretty much that's it. 10 foot of line. It looks like it's starting to build up on us, so we may have to call it quits here. Here's some thunder, so where there's thunder, there's probably lightning. So we have to call it quits here shortly. Just one more cast, though, of course. All right, cool beans. Guadalupana, short cast in this situation, and it's working. All right, so we're still in the canal. We're going to start heading back to the car. We definitely hear that thunder, but before we go, let's go and cast over here underneath the bridge. All right. Let's just kind of do our little 10-foot cast and work this one real quick. See if we can get something to hit. All right, little guy. That one we actually sight or set the hook on sight. We saw him swipe and saw a flash, so we went ahead and set the hook. All right, little guy. Okay, just one more cast. One more cast. Let's go over here at the head of the canal. Right over here where the water pools. See if we can scare something up before the rain hits. Again, it's using about 10 foot of line. Casting with about 10 feet. Not very far at all. Oh, there's a hit.
Another hit. Another hit again. Holy cow, missing them. Alright, here it goes. Let's try it again. Get on the drop over here. It's a little bit deeper. Nope, missed it. Oh, missed it again. Ah, bummer. Oh well, that's it. We lost the Guadalupana. Bummer. Got stuck on some brush over here. Alright, well, we lost that Guadalupana. Luckily, we still have those two that were given away. And since we're still here, we're still doing that one last cast. We're going to try the Marilyn Monroe Tenkara Fly. Again, we just got about 10 feet of line on our cast, and we're just going to toss it in there and get it wet and get it started to move. And maybe we'll start getting something to hit here in a moment. Oh, there's a hit. Wow. Ferocious hit. Sunfish. Fun stuff. Let's do it again. One more cast, of course. One more cast. There's a swipe. And what they're doing is, I see several of them just kind of hanging out over here by the rocks. Just kind of let it sit. Oh, that was a swipe. Oh, there's a hit. It's a little fly, so we're not expecting a big fish on it, but we've had some bigger ones hit it. Missed that one. Hit it briefly, or tagged at it. There's a hit. Oh, missed that one. Something playing with it. There he goes. Little guy hit it. Oh yeah, this is micro fishing here. Let's go back here. There we go. Ah, missed them. Right over here by the rocks. On there briefly. Like I said, we're just casting with 10 foot of line right now. Just kind of working the rocks where we caught some bluegill before, hanging out by these structure. There's a hit. Oh, missed them. Ah. Well, we lost the Marilyn Monroe Tenkara Fly too. Bummer. Oh well. We're going to have to call it quits anyway. So, key takeaway this round. Match the hatch. The popper didn't work, so we switched over to Guadalupana. Guadalupana did really well. And then we switched over, after we lost the Guadalupana, to a Tenkara Fly. Marilyn Monroe Tenkara Fly in pink, and they were hitting that nicely. We also learned that, well, we're aware of it, but we just wanted to demo that you don't really need to cast very far to catch fish fly fishing. In this case, we're just using the length of our rod plus a little bit more, about another foot and a half of line, and we were able to catch a bunch of fish, just kind of working placement and where the fish were, as well as concentrating on setting the hook and watching the strike and getting used to learning, getting that experience and setting the hook and observing or knowing when that strike's going to happen, or at least sensing it. So, good stuff. Till next time, catch y'all later, and good luck and good fishing. And oh, by the way, don't forget, we got that Guadalupana Fish and Fly giveaway coming up on Monday. So do comment on the Guadalupana Fish and Fly video for your chance at that randomly selected winner. All right, till next time, again, good luck and good fishing.